Okay. So many updates. Okay, where was I? I couldn't record yesterday because right when I was about to go live, the camera flipped. Shit. The camera had flipped to showing my face, and I was immediately gonna re-record. But then someone came home, and I was like, oh shit. I'll wait till Friday to record, or at least today. I'm home alone because someone wanted to go shopping. Did not me saying, do you need that? Do you need that? Can we go home now? It's like a child and a parent when they go out. But whatever. They decided they don't want me, being like a chihuahua, so let's get started on VA work. I believe they had chosen tomorrow's story, so we'll be doing that one. There's a story Jonas and Sylvan on my Android phones. Okay, let's get started. If I start yawning too much, I am gonna put the phone down and run to go get my soda or water or whatever I'm drinking from my BK cup. I straighten my back and stare up at him. Paul, I need to know, why is all this happening? It's hard. I'd like to know too. Honestly, his response leads me to. What's this other option? Let me see. Tell him that I want to. Okay, so that the first one is tomatoes. Let's go. I get the feeling there's something you're not telling me. His gaze abruptly falters just a little. Like what? What gives you that idea? I peer closely at him, searching for the truth. I'm happy for your concern, whether it's out of worry or suspicion. He whispers while pulling me close. Paul, I'm not suspicious of you, and I can't imagine why you'd be happy if I were. First off, why would you even think that? Is there some reason I should be suspicious? I suddenly realized Paul and I are standing barely... We're standing barely inches apart. See? You can't keep your mind off me, can you? What? Ooh. That's what I hate about Paul. He's fucking confident and very fucking forward. That's what I hate in people. Especially girls, maybe. Depends on their personality, because if they're aggressive, fuck you. No offense to anybody who is. Just be mindful and respect people's personal space. The more aggressive you are, the more it pisses them off. And they become afraid of you or like want to cut you out of their life. So don't be aggressive. Especially people who don't like aggression. He appears amused as he presses even closer to me, forcing me to sit on the bed when I try to back away. Oh gosh. I want you I had to use the name that I like so much. But again, the name itself is an OC name. But the MC, if I were the MC, I would punch Paul. I would. The second he grows in pain, I just fucking run off. I hate people like him. I don't care how fucking sweet this asshole is. I hate confident, aggressive people. That's just me. I love you, Cecily, and it can bring you happiness like no other man in the world can. He mutters affectionately while firmly holding my shoulders. Oh! He pushes me onto the bed, then leans over me. I grow tense as the sheets rustle underneath us. Come on, Paul, let me up. I start to squirm, however, I'm not strong enough to break free from his embrace. Wait! Oh, it's on his string. I think it's my voice. Now 6 fucking minutes. Just shut up, Rosario. Stop. Okay. My best friend has suddenly shown up. Saying he wants to be my fiance. I never imagined he would confront me with such a forceful display of his emotions. Cecily, I want you. Oh, fuck. This poor MC. God. Ugh. It disgusts me. He brushes away my hair and presses his lips to my neck. The passion in their touch sends a shiver through me. As his lips travel to my collarbone, all thoughts of escape quickly begin to vanish. Ooh, then, just as I close my eyes in anticipation, a cell phone rings, bringing me back to my senses. Feels as if I've just woken from a dream. Paul, your phone's ringing. It could be Josh. You wouldn't want him to worry, would you? I call out excitedly while pushing against Paul's shoulder. He hesitates for a moment, then gets up and reaches for his phone. Phew. Oh my gosh. We're going for his normal ending, I believe they said. So. And of course, I can't use TikTok messages to contact them because I feel like I'd be bothering them just for stupid questions. No, there are some friends that don't mind me, like, hey, play my game, or hey, can you answer some questions for me, or if you don't, yeah. I'm more closer with the ones I contact through Discord than I do on TikTok. We're fucking strangers on there, but ones who bother to get fucking close to me, I'm more comfortable with them. So I wouldn't feel like I'm bothering them. But I do make sure that if they're not busy, we can play my little game. If they are busy, then I'll just wait till they're not busy to play my game. Other than that, here we go with another set of story tickets. The next story ticket. Again, I have a total of 10 story tickets. The reason why I went live with Love Tangle is because of those 10 story tickets. The next time I record this showy day, it'll be the normal 10-minute 2-parter videos in case I can get all the story tickets in one video. So here we go. I sit up again now that his warmth is gone. The air feels cool against my skin. My heart is about to burst. I breathe deeply, hoping to calm it while using my hands to straighten out my hair. I know I'm not ready to accept Paul. And yet, I can't completely reject him either. Why is that? I would have happily gone along with his whispered affections just now. Paul turns to look at me while talking on the phone. Timo? Paul, is Rose with you? Yeah, she's here. Sorry for calling you. I don't have her phone number. Could you let me talk to her? Alright. Paul bluntly replies and hands the phone to me. Rose? I heard from Josh there was some trouble. Are you alright? Oh, uh-huh. I'm fine. Don't tell me you were worried. The detached tone in Timo's voice is warmly reassuring. Before I know it in my heart, my heart seems to be beating calmly again. Just wanted to make sure you won't end up missing any work. He lets out a light sigh over the phone. Thanks, Timo. Actually, I also have something to discuss with you. It's urgent and a bit complicated to explain over the phone. Is there any chance you could come to the lab right now? In my desperation to escape the tension between Paul and myself, Timo's request immediately grabs my attention. Absolutely, I'll be there as soon as I can. I'll be waiting. He immediately hangs up once he has his answer. It strikes me as an unusually vague request for Timo. Still, I don't hesitate. Forgive me, Paul. Paul, I have to go. Timo needs me at the lab. Hold on a second, Cecily. I'm sorry. Hand Paul his phone, then raced from the hotel room. I couldn't resist Paul's advances, and yet I'm still not ready to accept him as my fiancé. I know it's not fair. I'm sorry. As I continue to run, I can't stop imagining how sad Paul must be. Really? I'm sorry, from how I see it on my screen, that image of that cat kind of freaks me out. No, those on the other hand look like they're just hiding in the shadows. Anyway, when I arrive at the lab, Timo grabs me by the arm and starts walking. We end up in the leper area. Data's missing. On top of that, it looks like someone's pried open the Chaldea leopard's cage. Unwilling to waste any time, he starts explaining to me as we continue walking. You don't think someone stole the data, do you? Whoa! Maybe not. But we've definitely had an intruder. Chaldea leopards are in dire need of protection, making the lab's research data on them very precious. We immediately start by ascertaining that all the leopards are still in their cage. Thank goodness, they're all here. I let out a sigh of relief. Timo also appears to relax a little. Sorry, Rose. What are you apologizing for? I'm just as responsible for the leopards as you are. You had every reason to call me. Except, in the end, nothing happened to them. Sure, we had an intruder, but that's not a good enough reason for calling you here. I feel bad for interrupting you and your fiancé. Paul's not my fiancé. The moment I hear him mentioned, I begin to blush. However, that doesn't stop me from correcting Timo. He's not. Without warning, Timo takes a step towards me. You were with him tonight when I called, right? Well, yes, but that had nothing to do with him being my fiancé. You're right. And he's not gonna get upset. I look up at Timo as he starts to loom over me. If I were to do something like this, Timo? He places his hand against the wall behind me, trapping me in between his arms, then starts to lean toward me. My heart starts pounding loudly in my chest as the distance between us continues to shrink. Rose, slow down! Timo's face now inches from mine. I close my eyes yet again, then I hear him whisper softly. I'm joking. What? That was a joke? Well, it wasn't very funny. I was about to have a heart attack. You mean your heart was beating erratically? Take one look at Timo's calm expression and immediately bury my face in my hands. What could possess him to do that? I heard how entertaining it was to tease you and had to try it for myself. Who in the world told you that? Disgusted, I began to pout. Just then, I feel something bump against my leg. Glance down and discover a leopard has decided to join us. Uh-oh, we'll have to finish this later. Finish what later? You two kissing? Oh no. Achoo, it's not you. Achoo. Even those fake ones are suckish. Suddenly Timo can't stop sneezing. He points his finger at the leopard, who sits there staring back at us. What's going on? Timo loves all animals, not just the coyote leopards, and yet here he is sneezing uncontrollably while attempting to fend off the encroaching creature. Timo, are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing new. Timo! My medicine must have stopped working. Your medicine? Don't tell me you have allergies. Yep. I react to pretty much all animals. All animals? Are you kidding me? Timo's explanation is so unexpected that I'm not immediately sure how to respond. I can manage with medicine so it doesn't hinder my work. He continues to sneeze as he talks. Please, don't tell anyone. Of course not. It'll be our secret. Uh-huh. Achoo! Thanks. Achoo! Oh gosh. This poor man is suffering. Oh. I'd imagine someone with such a deep love for animals could be allergic to them. Unfortunate. And yet he still wants to bring them happiness. That's why he chose this job, isn't it? Timo pulls something from his pocket that looks like medicine and pops it into his mouth. Sorry. Oh, you can stop worrying now. The medicine should start working pretty quick. He then addresses the gathered leopards, all the while maintaining a healthy distance from them. I can sense his concern for them over having their tranquility disturbed by the intruder. Oh, this man is a sweetheart, but he's fucking Cinderay. But now when it comes to animals, though, which is pretty sweet, still makes him a pretty sweet guy. He's more concerned for them than he is for himself. I stand quietly beside Timo watching the leopards. Of all things, why would the intruder have tried to go after the leopards? It's way too bold for a poacher. It's worrisome when combined with the possible data theft. I'll say, I've got an uneasy feeling about it. Me too. As endangered species, you're targeted by some rather despicable people. However, breaking into our lab is going a bit far. Between that and the injured one, It's all just horrible. Especially when you consider that these creatures are in dire need of human care. I become I became a researcher in order to support the survival of this species, and I'm going to make sure they stay protected. Now let me guess, your long-term goal is to work at WAG, the World Animal Guardianship Group's Research Center. Yes, that's right. What about you, Timo? I like to. That's quite an elite group of researchers. I doubt I could get hired there. As I listen to his modesty, it feels like I'm catching Timo at an exceptionally unguarded moment. It sounds like you and I are pursuing the same dream. Ooh, it's cute. I continue to gaze at the leopards as I reply, indeed. However, in the meantime, it's important we protect these leopards. His encouraging remark manages to strike a chord with me and the passion I have for my work. Silly, let's save these leopards. Agreed. Did you just call me silly? Ooh, why do I love that so much? Ah! We turn to look at one another, then both firmly nod. Cute. Taro and I finish dealing with the aftermath of the intruder, and by the time we make it back to Lilac Court, it is already morning. We find Carlo and Paul sitting on the sofa in the cafe, waiting for our return. Welcome home, you two. Don't tell me you've been working all night. Cecilia, I'm glad you're finally home. Hi, Carlo. Paul, don't tell me you've been awake this whole time. I can't bring myself to look at him in the eyes. When I lower my head, Paul stands up from the sofa to come join me. Well, I just got back from work. I was up all night preparing for this evening. When I walked in the door, I found Paul fidgeting about, anxiously waiting for you, Cecilia. Oh, but ew. I was not fidgeting about. Sure looked like it to me, anyhow. Even sitting here drinking coffee. Oh my gosh, Paul's such a worrywart. I mean, I find it cute on Kagura, but not on Paul. And I mean Kagura from Ninja Shadow, not any other Kagura. Paul steps in front of me and takes my hand. We need to talk. I was worried after you raced off like that. Paul, I don't have the courage to face him alone right now. When I hesitate, Timo abruptly steps in front of me, taking up the space between Paul and myself. Rose isn't. Oh, fuck. I screwed up because he has like a soft voice, soft yet strong voice. Paul has like both Grell and Sebastian energy, but without the whole being strong part. Cause I see him like Joker from Black Butler, but similarly like Dagger from the third season, which is the Black Butler Circus. Because Dagger with Beast, I feel like not only is he semi-confident, but he wanted Beast to fall in love with him naturally, and Paul doesn't work his way like that. He's overconfident and is very confident, persistent, and aggressive. I do not like that. And Dagger is Definitely better than Paul. Sorry. Rose is in dire need of sleep. Whatever it is you wish to talk about, can't it wait? She's been awake all night. Show a little consideration. Why were you up all night? Paul calmly smiles and makes a point of asking me rather than Timo. Because, should I mention the intruder? Carlo's here and it should probably be kept confidential. Timo also appears weary of Carlo's presence. We were wrapped up a few work-related details and talked a little about our dreams before I knew it was morning. Dreams? You called to see Haley in the middle of the night to talk about dreams? Paul's voice steadily grows stronger. Called her there for work, nothing more. And now I think she needs rest. Work, huh? And yet you just finished telling me about how you had her there all night talking about your dreams? Ooh? If you were really being considerate, you would have brought her here home sooner, don't you think? Two of them angrily argue back and forth. Paul pauses to look at me and smiles. So, tell me about these dreams. Did you throw in any promises you'd like to mention? You fucking bastard. I really want to hurt Paul now. Yes. Yay, checkpoint. Bye. Come on, give me the next story ticket. Oh, yeah. When I hear that, my heart skips a beat. Paul thinks Timo and I were talking about dreams of marriage or something similar, doesn't he? Paul, wait. You're mistaken. The dreams we were talking about are nothing like that. Oh? Then just what kind of dreams were they? Now I really want to know. Why don't you explain them to me back in my room? That smile is scaring me. The intensity of emotion I feel coming from Paul causes my heart to start racing. I left Paul standing there without giving him an answer. He thinks I've been talking with another man, with Timo, about our future. I can't blame him for being upset. Listen, Paul, it's not all what you're thinking. Timo and I share the same goals as researchers, that's all. I'm not convinced. Maybe that's because he's not trying. Ooh, I really... I hate people like that. I hate it. This just makes me hate Paul even worse. Just as I start to wonder if Paul might be quarreling intentionally, Timo begins arguing back at him. Doesn't matter what we discussed. She and I share the same dream. Timo, don't bring that up now. Excuse me, Timo? But I wasn't asking you. You're talking about wanting to do the same job, having the same career goals, right? Carlo grimaces and quickly interrupts. He realizes Timo was only adding to the confusion. I immediately take advantage of the opening he provides. Exactly! What other dreams are there? Timo stares at Paul with a puzzled look. Look, we're getting off track. The important thing is Rose needs to sleep. Out of consideration for me, Timo stubbornly holds his ground between Paul and myself. Timo, I'm trying to hold conversation with Cecilia. I'd appreciate it if you would stay out of this. I see Carlo shrug in inspiration as Timo and Paul glare at one another. I agree, Carlo. Sorry about this. It looks like you've got yourselves a real three-way battle here. What are you going to do, Cecilia? Me? It seems you can either talk to Paul, who's been waiting all night, or take Timo up on his consideration and go to bed. I doubt any of them are leaving until you choose one. In response to Carlo's suggestion, I hate this. But I'm glad I'm gonna choose Timo because I fucking hate Paul. I did build story routes on, I believe, this phone? Maybe the iPhone 5, but either one. I hated Paul's story, complete with a deep passion. Ugh, he's like Apollo from Lore Olympus. At least when it came to Persephone, but God. Ugh. I hate Paul. I just hate Shabby Paul, okay? I hate him so much. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. God. I hate to feel it. I'm happy to see this place getting quite lively. Would you call that lively? I'd say that is rather noisy. Don't be so harsh, Nolan. I think my two new tenants are great people. I am impressed by your boundless curiosity, Mr. C. I have a feeling that I'll have a lot to share with Morgan. Sure will. Cecilia's father introduced me to Paul. I mean, that's not the only connection. But... Pardon, Mr. C? What did you just say? Oh, nothing. You know, the three of them are not only neighbors here, but also mates at work. How interesting. That's right. They all work at the same institute. How stylish and feminative. Affirmative. Ah, words. Somewhat sincere and a bit awkward. They will make a good team. I'm curious to find out who Cecilia will choose to be your partner. I guess I'll sit back here and watch. You son of a bitch. And you. We are choosing you. Because fuck you, Paul. Fuck you. Okay. Yay, his story. I hesitantly choose Timo, or nervously I began backing away as Paul steps towards me and ended up grabbing onto Timo's arm. Timo hasn't said a word since. I spent a quick glance at him, and when I do, he deliberately stares back at me. My intention was for you to get some sleep. Why are you following me to my room? I appreciate your concern, but I doubt I could sleep right now. I replied with a faint shrug. I don't suppose you'll be staying up to do research. If you are, perhaps I could give you a hand? He looks like he's planning on continuing to work. If that's the case, I should be helping him rather than sleeping. Although Timo remains expressionless, I have a clear idea what thoughts are going through his mind. I quickly watch to see how he reacts. You want to stay up and help me do research? After favoring my argument in front of Paul like that? Oh. No! No. Oh my gosh. I hate it when it does that. Grr. I'm gonna see if my sweetheart's candy helps too. I mean, I prefer the chalk ones because the other sweethearts candy are like too hard for me to enjoy, and I hate the sweet tarts. Wow, the chalky ones are better for me. No. That's just me. I feel a pang of regret as it dawns on me what Timo is trying to say. Your business is none of my concern. Even so, since you choose to avoid him and follow me, I have a responsibility to make sure you sleep. Right. Why did my voice go soft? Ugh. This is why I will not perfect my VA work if I keep my voice fucking low. Okay. You're right. I'm sorry. But I really want to talk with you right now. There's so much I want to learn about work and leopards. Timo stares intently at me. You want to talk with me? You are an oddball. Indeed, I was thinking of looking into rehabilitation strategies for larger animals before going to bed. I guess if you can't sleep, might as well let you help me until you get tired. Oh, get away. Thank you, phone, for getting rid of that potential scam call. Although he sounds disgusted, I get the impression Timo isn't actually all that annoyed. Great, thanks, Timo. So, research on rehabilitation strategies for larger animals, huh? I quietly celebrate my victory while expressing my interest in our task. Just then, I can't do it. And of course, I am someone's kitty, so I should at least get the meows. Meow. Meow. Faint meowing comes out of nowhere. Is that a cat? I look at Timo in surprise. Yeah, he probably came to see what all the noise is about. When Timo grows quiet, I notice he's staring down at a little kitten who looks startled. A kitten? Uh-huh. Mr. C said it was okay. He squats down and gazes into the kitten's eyes. I get the feeling he's trying to reassure it that everything is alright. Sure, but what is it doing here? Found him stuck in a ditch out front of Lilac Court. He looked like he was in kind of bad shape. So I brought him back to my room. You didn't want to abandon him, huh? That's nice of you. Timo makes no attempt to touch the kitten as the kitten begins rubbing against him, begging for attention. Considering how thin the kitten is, I wonder if he would have survived without Timo's help. Hold on a sec, I'll get you some milk. Meow. How cute. Wait, this can be easy for Timo. Oh, cute. Yes, more story tickets. Hey, what about your allergies? I hear a lot of people are allergic to cat hair. They're fine as long as I take my medicine. Still, having the kitten around must affect him at least a little. Suddenly I have an idea. Let's see. First one, it's 2. I'd love to help you look after him. Okay. So, let's get that. If I don't mark it with pencil, I'll lose track of what's next. So if I mark under, I know where I'm at. So for the first one, I pick the second one. I know As for normal ending for this one, but I'm also gonna record the happy ending, but under a different MC name. Maybe the same as the one on my iPhone 6? Maybe. But I did have different names for my old Android tablets, but until that's fixed, I unfortunately have no access to it. So until then, here we go. Second choice. I squat down next to Timo and gaze at the kitten. You know, I'd love to help you look after him. Pardon? I know I'm still settling in at work, and I should be concentrating my time and energy there. However, you're pretty devoted to work yourself, which doesn't leave you a lot of free time, right? So wouldn't it make sense for us to care for the kitten together? Where do you get these ideas from? Timo sighs, then, rather turning me down, he faintly smiles. I softly introduce myself to the kitten without trying to pet him. I'll be helping take care of you from now on. I hope to be friends. Yeah. His adorable reply draws a smile to my lips. Animals seem to like you, don't they? Not as much as they like you, but I'm working on it. I respond jokingly and smile at Timo. That's a ridiculous thing to be competing over. He returns my smile with a disgusted look. It's not ridiculous. I wouldn't have become a researcher if I didn't love animals. Oh. And I think your level of passion is worth striving for. However, at the top of those stairs, you'll find some research materials. Bring them down while I get him some milk. I'll let you stay for an hour, then you have to leave. Following that, Timo heads into the kitchen. As for me, I head upstairs to look for the materials as instructed. A week has passed since I started helping care for the kitten. Today is the day of the leopard's surgery. Caldeo leopards are considered living treasures. This particular individual is saved, in a large part, by Paul's outstanding effort. I think it's safe to say the surgery was a success. As for whether he'll be able to walk again, that will all depend on how his rehabilitation goes. Paul lovingly stroked the leopard as he continues to sleep under the efforts of anesthesia. Don't worry, Paul. We'll pull it off. Since that one morning in the cafe, my relationship with Paul has been awkward. Still, I don't intend to let it affect my work. Paul, of course, is a professional as ever. Cecilia, you're the core of his... What the fuck is that word? Operative care team. Counting on you. I'm counting on you. You too, Timo. I quickly slipped that, but at least I remember the fucking line. Yay! 2 more story tickets and then I'm done. Woo! And from one researcher to another, I have faith in you. Thanks, Paul. I can't imagine a better compliment. I smiled back at him. You have faith in us? Timo gives Paul a puzzled look. Absolutely, I consider myself blessed with exceptional coworkers. Paul shows no sign of ill will from their argument the other day, and even smiles. I see. When Timo lowers his gaze, Paul sticks out his hand toward him. I mean it. No hard feelings, okay? Uh-huh. I worry for a moment what Timo's reaction will be. However, my fears are relieved when he reaches out and shakes Paul's hand. Ooh, are they gonna be friends now? Oh dear. The morning following Paul's surgery on the leopard, I take charge of his care. Good morning, Rose. I'm in the middle of checking his vital signs when I hear someone greet me. When I turn around and see who it is, my heart skips a beat. Whoa! What a total surprise! Good morning. Timo just wished me a good morning. Oh. Okay. Stop. Out. Timo just wished me a good morning? Never in a million years did I expect this day to come. A huge grin spreads across my lips. You seem cheerful today. Uh-huh. As do you. I can't bring myself to explain that I have this greeting to thank for it. So I give him a different reason instead. Perhaps it's because this boy's condition is starting to stabilize? Voice acting. I am going to lose my voice the more I scream at myself for this. According to Paul, the leopard managed to avoid suffering from shock following surgery. If he continues to improve, we should be able to start rehabilitating him soon. Morgan's a skilled surgeon. Timo gazed affectionately at the leopard. He never fails to show the utmost kindness toward the animals around him. He's truly dedicated to protecting them, isn't he? Every time I witness his passion, I'm deeply moved, and it makes me want to be a better researcher. I'm so lucky to be surrounded by such admirable coworkers. Oh, that's right. This is for you, Rose. A key? I give it a puzzled look at Timo as Timo holds it out to me. Oh, it's a key to his apartment, I bet. I'll be returning home late tonight. Look after the kitten. Oh, of course. Are you sure you don't mind me in your room when you're not there? I trust you. Timo places the key in my palm and starts walking away. He trusts me? Ooh. Man. It's like an inner fangirl, like, yay! I shouldn't have the energy for that. Oh well. A feeling of joy slowly wells up within me. I have the impression Timo and I have grown one step closer to one another. He loaned me his room key. Imagine that. Sure, I need if I'm going to look after the kitten. But that doesn't change the fact that he trusts me enough to loan it to me. I'm glad that he's opening his heart a little. I smiled to myself while precisely gripping the key in my fist. Oh, cute. No! Motherfucker, no! Oh, forget it. Oh, let's see. Where are you? You. With Timo still at work, I take his key and quietly slip into his room. This is kind of exciting. Up until now, Timo has always brought work home with him, or at least returned home for dinner at night. And he was in his room whenever I came over to look after the kitten. But not today. I explain it to the kitten when he gives me a questioning look. Timo lent me his key. I'm here to feed you. The kitten, who has not received a name yet, is looking a lot healthier now. He's also starting to drop his guard a little and behaves more like an adorable little kitten should. I bought you a toy today. We can play after you finish eating, okay? Ah, sounded a little hoarse. No. Ah, and soda. No, do not rotate. Every time my phone sits to the right, it rotates and then I have to unrotate it. Where'd it go? On the toy and he playfully pokes at it with his front paw. Good, he looks interested in it. But first I need to feed him dinner. I start preparing the kitten's food. Oh, cute. I shift around a little as something touches my shoulder. Huh? Where am I? What are you doing on my floor? The most disgusted voice that goes down from above. Am I lying on the carpet? I'm still trying to get my bearings when I notice the kitten curled up next to me. It looks like he's sleeping next to me. Wait, sleeping? I abruptly sit up. What was I thinking? I managed to doze off while playing with him? Oh no, sweetheart, why? I glance up at Timo, who's still staring down at me. In my rush to get up, I notice something fall from my shoulder. Huh? I looked at it curiously for a moment. It's a checkered blanket. Did you put this blanket over me? Man. Okay, he sounds annoyed. Oh fuck. I wonder if I could do that justice. What do you expect when I find you sitting on my floor? I don't want you catching a cold and missing work. His tone is rather stern, but I realize it's his awkward way of showing kindness and hiding his embarrassment. Yay, we did all the story tickets, and it was almost a fucking hour to finish. I hope Ninja Shadow isn't the same way. No. The rest of the show shouldn't be this freaking long. But but because I had more than the original 5 story tickets, I was just not happy. So at least I got done with them, which is good. So next is Ninja Shadow, and hopefully I don't struggle with the whole 10-minute mark thing, because I was worried about this one so much, and I knew that it would be more than just a 2-part video, since I always do, since they're always 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. Oh boy. Yes, I did. Okay. Next is Ninja Shadow. Bye, Show 8 fans. I hope I don't have to go live with the others, because going live is really annoying for me. Okay then, well, bye.